Hi guys, this is just a video to basically show you my everyday look that I tend to do when I have my children. So yeah, this is it. I do tend to branch out a bit more when I'm going out somewhere or like I have a night out, but just for general purposes when I'm not really doing anything, this is the look I go for. So if you would like to know how I achieve this look, then just stay tuned. Thanks. Okay, so I had filmed this video and I was just going to talk along with it, but it ended up far too long, so I'm going to quickly go over this. I will be using the Estee Lauder in Desert Beige, the double wear, and I only put a little bit on my hand because that's all you need. I use my beauty blender, which I have already dampened at this stage, and then just pat it all over my face. Yeah, look at me go. Pat, pat, pat. When I do this, I don't like to put the foundation on my eyes using the beauty blender. I have stated this before in a different video. I don't like the clagginess that I get on my eyes, so I tend to just use my finger and apply foundation. I always go down my neck with my foundation so there are no lines. And I'm using the leftover foundation that's on my hand to do my eyes. What I'm doing here is when I put my foundation on, for some reason it doesn't take to my chin and my under eyes, so I tend to get a little bit more foundation and just go over it slightly so that I'm happy with the coverage. Now, what I find with my nose is that makeup tends to slide. I haven't found anything to stop that, but I find that just putting my foundation on carefully with my ring finger tends to stop that. So next I am going to put a bit of concealer on. I'm using the Stila Perfecting Concealer. I think that's how you pronounce it, Stila. This was £2.99 from TK Maxx. What a bargain. It's normally £15. Hair in my mouth. So I gently pat the concealer underneath my eyes. I put it on my nose and on my chin where I have my problem areas and breakouts. And then with my ring finger, always use your ring finger, I didn't here at first, and gently pat the concealer under your eyes. I do tend to be a bit rough and I know I need to stop doing that. But yes, pat under your eyes with the concealer. Look at me just talking away. So I'm going to set this with my Stay Matte Rimmel powder. This is just in the shade Translucent, and I used my Real Techniques blush brush just to set under my eyes, and then I go around my face just to set the rest of my foundation ever so slightly. I go down my neck, make sure that has been set, and then I just quickly blend all the powder in so that it doesn't look caked on my face. After that, this is a step that you don't have to do. I just like to. I get my Avon Bronze and Pearls, which I did drop all over the couch. Oops. And I use the brush, gently pat it in, blow off the excess, and then just pat it all over my face, and it gives me a bronzed look. Don't use too much though, because if you do, you'll end up looking like an Oompa Loompa. So next I'm doing my eyebrows, and it takes me ages to find my actual eyebrow pencil, but I do eventually find it, and it is the Anastasia Brow Wiz in medium to dark, and it's just a pencil. And here all I'm doing is using the spoolie to brush my eyebrows the right way. If you don't brush your eyebrows, the hairs tend to just stick out all over and your eyebrows won't apply properly. So all I do here is I outline my eyebrows and then fill in where I have gaps. I always tend to try to make them look as natural as possible by drawing hairs, if you like. And if you make mistakes, don't worry, you're just human. I always make mistakes, and this is the worst part. I hate doing my eyebrows, but needs must. So yeah, when doing my eyebrows, when it gets to well, let's say the thicker end, I tend to turn the pencil on its side, as you'll see demonstrated in a minute, and then just draw the hairs on. It tends to go on more natural if I do it that way. There we go. After this, I then take my L'Oreal Brow Plumper in the shade medium to dark and wipe off the excess and just go over my eyebrows, setting them into place and filling in any gaps that I have actually missed. And they look 100 times better already. So then after this, I'm going to do my eyeliner, and I use the Estee Lauder Double Wear Zero Smudge eyeliner in extreme black. And a few people have asked me how I do my eyeliner. I don't have a specific way really. I just do it the way I feel comfortable. I know a lot of people do it totally different to me, but it's just personal choice really. So I go the nearest to my eyelashes I can and just slide it on. I find that if I turn the brush on its side and do it that way, it is easier to fill in. Then I just go over and fill in any bits I've missed. I like my eyeliner quite thick. That's just personal preference, but just do it the way you feel comfortable with. I then go out and do the wings, as you can see here. Another reason I decided to do this as a silent video and just narrate over the top was my son was having a fit in the background, and I was trying to console him, but trying to console him and doing this isn't easy. So yeah, look at me go, just doing my eyeliner. Oh, pretty. So yeah, that's my eyeliner done. La la. And then I go on to contouring. Now for my contour, I just use the Bare Minerals in this shade here. I am not sure what that is. I will link it down in the drop bar. And I use the Real Techniques contour brush. Now I gently tap it in and blow off the excess. And what you need to do here is suck in your cheeks, and you under your jaw just slightly rub in the contour. And when you suck in, I put far too much on there. When you suck in, you will have a dint in your cheek. That is where you take your contour to. I need to sort that out. It went far too dark. So here I am trying to rub it in, and with no avail. I contour underneath my chin because it defines it, and on my head. This will make, if you have a rounder head, this will make your face look longer and thinner and really define those cheekbones. So I'm going to use the Milani Baked Blush in Luminouso and my So Eco powder brush, and just put this on the apples of my cheek, as you can see here. Now it does look quite dark on my cheeks with everything going on, the contour and everything, but I will sort that out. Don't you worry, my precious people. Sounded like someone out Lord of the Rings there, didn't I? My precious. So yeah, taking my Real Techniques powder brush, blush brush, I then just buff that all in to take off the harshness of it all. And round we go. And that is how I contour. And I actually forgot to do my highlight. If you're interested in my highlight, I will do another video including that. Just let me know in the comments. Okay, so next I do my mascara. Now, I tend to use 3 different mascaras because my eyes are horrendous. My eyelashes are so, like, short and stumpy, it is unreal. So, I'm using the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Extreme at first, wiping off the excess, because if you don't, you'll end up with clumps of mascara all over your face, like I usually tend to do. And all I do is I take the mascara brush and I, from the bottom of my lashes, just pull upwards and to the left. So all this does is separates your lashes and gives them a fuller effect. And then for the bottom, all I do is just slightly wiggle the brush on the lashes, and that should open them up and define them, as you can see. Now, as you can see there, my eyelashes still looked really short and stumpy. Hence the reason I use 3 different mascaras. So, the next mascara I use is the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Infinite. Just drying off my mascara there. Again, wiping off the excess because you don't want any clumps on your eyes or your face. And then doing the same thing from the bottom of the eyelash as near as your eye as possible. Pull up and to the left. And on your other eye it would be to the right. And this opens up your eyelashes and defines them. Do the same thing on the bottom, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Ha! Ah, I'm crazy. After this application, I then, well, I'll show you my beautiful eyes and what it does. But then I then go in using the L'Oreal Telescopic in Extreme Black, and I really like this mascara. Look at the wand. It is really good for curling your eyelashes up. It doesn't do amazing things to my eyes. It does the best it can. It's the best mascara I've used so far. But my eyes, like I said, my eyelashes are just terrible. So, considering what my eyelashes start out as, this does a really good job. Obviously you don't have to repeat it this many times. I only do this because of how bad my eyelashes are. You can just put the normal amount of mascara on. And there we are, flutter, 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 beautiful. I have no idea what I'm jabbering about here. I can't remember. We'll just go with it. And this is my lipstick bag. I remembered what I was saying. I was saying basically that I tend to put my eyes quite plain on a daily basis, just for my basic routine, because then I can put whatever lipstick I want to make a statement, whatever colour. And in this case, all I decided to use was the Candy Pink Newlook lipstick. It is their new range. Check it out, people. They do gorgeous lipsticks, very matte but also very creamy at the same time, and I'm sure they're only $2.99. I was really pleased with it. So yeah, this is in Candy Pink. You can't really see the colour on the video. I'm a bit gutted about it because it is gorgeous. I am the worst at applying lipstick. Oh, it's not that bad. You can see it a little bit, but it is really nice. So yes, this is the full look of my daily routine. My eyes, my face. Look at my face. But yeah. If you want any other things done, please ask. Don't hesitate to ask. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. If there's anything else you would like me to do, then please don't hesitate to ask and comment in the comment boxes. If you could like my video and please subscribe, that would be absolutely amazing. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.